Alright, you guys, so this is going to be the update on my good old good guy doll from Child's Play 2. I know it's been a long time, but because the last time I came to you guys, I had a head, um, some fabric, and I think that was it. So I've got a lot of progress since our last little meeting. So I'm going to start off with the overalls that are not done because I need to find a seamstress that can cut this fabric for me. So the first thing is going to be the good guy material that I have, which is it's blue corduroy, just like the movie. So I don't know if I showed this in my last one, but if I didn't, there you go. So this has all of the Chucky pattern on it, and then the person who does it, whoever I do to actually get to sew these, I want them to keep this little tag on his pants, on the side of his pants. So I want them to cut from here. So yeah, this was originally a bag, and you guys know I ripped the bag apart. It originally looked like this one. I have 3 of these. So this is from the Medicom Good Guy Toys. It was just a tote bag. So this is what the other bag looks like. This is what this looked like before I tore it up. And this is the exact print and exact size and the exact corduroy from the actual movie. I just have to find someone to actually make the overalls for me because I am not well versed in sewing. I can sew weaving, but I cannot. I'm not very good with patterns or whatever. I haven't really tried, but I don't want to mess this up because it's kind of one deal. So I could try it with a pattern and see. I'll try it and see. But I want this kind of done before Halloween. So if anybody's in LA who knows how to sew and you want to make some money for and whatever, you got a job, okay? So yeah, I have 3 of these. So it should be more than enough for the entire overalls. I could probably get 2 pairs out of them, to be honest with y'all. So that's those. I have an extra arm because this one I have when I received it from the seller, and I'll put the eBay seller that I got my entire body from down below. So if any of y'all are looking to buy one, by all means, knock yourself out. This is one of his hands. This would be his left hand. Yeah, this would be his right hand. Sorry. But when I received it, it just had too much of a second skin on it right here. So I could sand all this down, but I knew for a fact that it could have been done better. So I contacted the seller, and he shipped me out a new hand. So yeah, I'll use this one for whatever I need it for. If I need to chop something off, then I have an extra hand to do so. And it has the nudge that goes into the actual body. And just so you guys know, this body that I have is the one that there were like 85,000 bodies in this movie. If you look at the stock photos in the art department room with the puppeteers, there were so many different Chucky dolls that did so many different things. This particular doll that I have that I made my good guy out of was the doll that, if you watch Child's Play 2, I don't know exactly what the timestamp would be, but it's in the factory, and then there's like it looked like, you know, like those slides you see at the park for kids, and it's kind of a spiral. But there are dolls that are going down there, and they go down to be on the conveyor belt to get the eyes put in. This is what this doll was molded from, because it does move. It's not stiff like the ones that were standing up. Those, I'm almost certain, like this part that goes into the body either was done tighter or they glued them together so it wouldn't move. This one actually moves. Also want to say that I have 2 extra heads for the doll as well. You guys know that I told you guys I had a very hard time trying to find a actual good guy replica head. It was very difficult. So last update, I showed you guys this head, which was this one, and as you guys see, I never quite finished digging through the eyes. This head is from the seller that I have my current body from. You guys will see that the color has changed a lot as well, and when he molded it, the back of this is hollow, but the front is like solid. So it was no way for you to put her eyes in this head if you wanted to look screen accurate without actually ruining the head or slicing it, and it was a lot. So I guess he maybe, I don't know if he had complaints or really thought about the thing. So he decided to do another head in a more of a fleshy color and make it more hollow, which brought me to this head, which was this one. So this one looks way more screen accurate as far as color is concerned, compared to this head. So yeah, this was a big difference. Also the other big difference is hollow. This is hollow. This is not. It's very, very heavy. This one is squishy. So the great thing about that is that you can pretty much do this if you want to, and then if I was gonna do it until I ended up with my other head that for my final one, you could just run actually a seam through here and pull it back, and then put the eyes, like cut this out because these go in too. This is what I was trying to. I was wishing that the other one was like that too, but this one came from the full doll. So you can cut these out and then get some eyes that actually match, and then go ahead and paint. So once I had the entire doll, I ran into another person who actually was selling a white blank head. So you guys probably can't tell on camera that well, but yeah, this is what it was pretty much cast from. So I have 3 heads that I really don't have much use for, but I will find a use, especially this one. If I ever want to just have another one, I can, because again, they all have the little things at the bottom that go into the body, just like the movie. So I can use these regardless. Okay, so once I ended up getting that, I was like, okay, we have to do shoes. Same seller. I ended up with the Good Guy shoes. I have to buy another pair because if you guys notice right here, accidentally when I was putting the shoestrings through, which I did not buy from the seller, I got these from somewhere else. It pulled through and it ripped because this is made out of rubber. So yeah, unfortunately, that's where I'm at with the shoes. As well as the fact that the doll that I currently have, the shoes do not fit. And like I said earlier, the movie had so many different dolls that did so many different things that the actual naked dolls, I don't believe can fit the shoes. Because I tried to put it in and this was poking out. So what I'm going to have to do is buy another set of legs and slice the... I made that real dramatic, but slice the actual toes off and kind of the side of the toe so that I can actually put the shoes on the doll, because they do not fit. And this is the other shoe that I have not got around to finishing yet. When I received both of the shoes, they were just red. As you can see, I got some cleaning up to do at the bottom of both of these. But they do have the original Good Guy stuff at the bottom. And everything is screen accurate. I went to Michael's and got me some regular white paint and a couple of brushes, and I just went ahead and painted these to the correct color. And I used my Seed of Chucky replica doll as a template to see where the white goes and what stays red. The shoestrings I actually got from a different seller. They're also screen accurate because the ones on my Seed of Chucky doll, the actual font of this is too small. It's like really small. But if you look at the movie, especially Child's Play 2, they were this big. So once I had these, I was like, okay, so this is the doll finished for the most part. The problem that I'm having now is the fact that his feet, the shoes, again, like I told you, do not fit his feet, and the hair. Whoever cut this wig did a atrocious job because it looks terrible. However, the face is super duper duper accurate, and there's nothing better that you can do. And what someone did, which was really smart, which I didn't think about, but now I know, and I'm gonna tell y'all too, because every time I see one of these dolls painted, the eyebrows and the eyelashes and the freckles always are off. It's something always wrong. This doll looks like it's straight out the movie. As opposed, don't mind the clothes, because I told you guys I haven't got them cut yet. So he's wearing these extra Seed of Chucky clothes for right now, just so that he can have a full outfit. But I will show you guys. It should have been a picture. I'll put it right here of what the doll looks like with no clothes on, just naked. And as you can see, all of this stuff, all his legs and stuff, they actually move. My question is, why in the hell did Andy have such a big doll for a little child? And speaking of Andy, you guys are probably asking me where I got this from. I got this from belovedshirts.com. They actually have like the onesie, like how Andy has, except it don't have a zipper in the back, it's in the front. But since it's Halloween season, I had to get this because this was just super duper dope. And that's what I was waiting for also to do this review, well, this update as well. But back to the situation at hand. But yeah, as you can see, everything does move because there's a big gap between his head and his body. And that's why I said I think each doll served a different purpose. So what I'm going to do is, my friend told me there is like a gear you can get, and you can get it in any size, and I can put it around his neck so that it'll sit like this, and then I can move his head any way without it doing all of this, because I just wanted to do this. But I am not finished. I have to get him a new wig because this wig is definitely terrible. And I don't like the way that they did it, and they had like glued it down. So I'm looking for a wig in this color. But back to my point. What they did was they took the screen. I think what they did was they took the screenshots from the actual movie, which is in Child's Play 2. The beginning, when they were rebuilding Chucky from Child's Play 1, you see them put the freckles and the eyelashes and eyebrows on him. But when somebody freehands it, it always looks wrong. What they did was, I think, don't quote me, they actually got some decals made. They took the screenshot, blew it up, and then had them printed on some clear paper, and then stuck them on the doll. So you probably can tell right here where they cut it out. You can kind of see where the decals are, especially on the freckles. But it's the most accurate that you're gonna get unless somebody is just really good with their precision. But it doesn't bother me at all. And if I ever wanted to film something, I have the entire body plus the regular head that I could use as well. So he's like 95% done. We just have to go ahead and get some more shoes. And then we just have to and we got to get an extra pair of lips because before I cut these, saw them down, I do want a new pair just in case I need to use the doll for something else. But what I'm gonna do, since I have the extra arm, I'm probably gonna get an extra arm and then do a plush version of him where he's not like hard, because in the back it does have the space where you can put the battery pack if I wanted to. And this is the undercarriage of his head. But if I wanted to actually put a battery pack back here, I could. Still thinking about it. I might actually go ahead all together and get a brand new body just for the second one. Not really sure yet. But my dream kind of has come true that I got my own good guy doll, because this is my point. So once the clothes are finished and I get another sweater for him, I'm definitely going to come to you guys and show you guys the final product when it's done, as well as the new wig. So I hope this kind of answered all of your questions about what's been going on with my Chucky doll, because I know it's been a while, but you guys see it's been a lot of progress since the last update that I gave you guys. Hopefully I can come to you guys on Halloween, if not Halloween, before Halloween, and everything will be finished. Just gotta find a seamstress, really. And I'm looking for an actual replica sweater as we speak. So if you guys know any information, or you guys want to know anything, let me know. And I just want to get a close-up on his face again, because they did a great job. The eyes are perfect, like everything. So yeah, it's a little creepy, but it's Chucky, why not? So I will catch you guys in the next one. And if you have any questions, please put them below.